तो अब तक हमने 5 लॉ ऑफ नेचर के बारे में जान लिया। आज हम जानेंगे दोस्तों लॉ ऑफ डिटैचमेंट के बारे में। ये लॉ क्या कहता है और कैसे वर्क करता है हमारी लाइफ में। ओके, इन डिटैचमेंट lie the wisdom of uncertainty. In the wisdom of uncertainty lie the freedom from the past, from the known, which is prison of past conditioning, and in our willingness to step into the unknown, the field of all possibilities. We surrender ourselves to the creative mind and the orchestrate the dance of the universe. Like two golden birds perched of the self-same tree, intimate friend, the ego, and the self dwell in the same body. The former eats the sweet and pure fruit of the tree of the life, while the latter looks on it detachment, said by the Mundaka Upanishad. ऐसे कुछ है। The sixth spiritual law of success is the law of detachment. The law of detachment says that in the order of acquire anything in the physical universe, you have to relinquish your attachment to it. This doesn't mean you give up the intention to create your desire. You don't give up the intention and you don't give up the desire. You give up your attachment to the result. This is very powerful thing to do. The moment you relinquish your attachment to the result, combining one pointed intention with detachment at the same time, you will have that which you desire. Anything you want can be acquired through detachment, because detachment is based on the unquestioning belief in the power of your true self. Attachment, on the other hand, is based on the fear and insecurity, and the need for security is based on not knowing the true self. The source of wealth, abundance, or anything in the physical world is self. It is the consequences that knows how to fulfill every need. Everything else is a symbol. Car, house, banknotes, clothes, airplane. Symbols are transitory. They come and go. Chasing symbol is like lightning for the map instead of the territory. It creates anxiety. It ends up making you feel hollow and empty inside, because you exchange yourself for the symbol of yourself. Attachment came from poverty consciousness, because attachment is always to symbol. Detachment is synonymous with wealth consciously, because with detachment there is freedom to create. Only from detached involvement can one have joy and love. Then the symbol of wealth are created spontaneously and effortlessly. Without detachment, we are prisoner of helplessness, hopelessness, madden, needy, trivial, concern, quiet, desperation, and seriousness. The distinctive feature of everyday medical existence and poverty consciousness. True wealth consciousness is the ability to have anything you want, and with least effort. To be grounded in the experience, you have to be grounded in the wisdom of uncertainty. In this uncertainty, you will find the freedom to create anything you want. People are constantly seeking security, and you will find that seeking security in actual a very infernal thing. Even attachment to money is a sign of insecurity. You might say, when I have X million dollars, then I will be secure. Then I will be financially independent. And I will retire. Then I will do all the things I already want to do, but it is never happen. Those who seek security, chasing it for the lifetime without never finding it, it is remain elusive and ephemeral, because security can never come from money alone. Attachment to money will always create insecurity, no matter how much money you have in the bank. In fact, some of the people who have the most money are the most insecure. The search for security is an illusion. In ancient wisdom tradition, the solution to this whole dilemma lie in the wisdom of insecurity or the wisdom of uncertainty. This means that the search for security and certainty is actual attachment to the known. And what is the known? The known is our past. The known is nothing other than the prison of past conditioning. There is no evolution in that. Absolutely none at all. And when there is no evolution, there is stagnation, entropy, disorder, and decay. Uncertainty, on the other hand, is the fertile ground of pure creativity and freedom. Uncertainty means stepping into the unknown in every moment of our existence. The unknown is the field of the all possibility, ever fresh, ever new, always open to the creation, to new manifestation. Uncertainty, without uncertainty and the unknown, life is just stable repetition of outworn memory. You become the victim of past and your tormentor today is yourself left over from yesterday. Relinquish your attachment to the known, step into the unknown, and you will step into the field of all possibilities. In your willingness to step into the unknown, you will have the wisdom of uncertainty factored in. This means that every moment of your life, you will have excitement, adventure, mystery. You will experience the fun of life, magic, celebration, and exhilaration and exultation of your own spirit. Every day you can look for the excitement of what may occur in the field of all possibilities. When you experience uncertainty, you are on the right path. So don't give up. You don't need to have a complete and rigid idea of what you will be doing next week or next year, because if you have a very clear idea of what is going to happen and you will get rigidly attached to it, then you shut out a whole range of possibility. One characteristic of the field of all possibility is infinity coordination. The field can orchestrate an infinity of space-time event to bring about the outcome that is intended. But when you are attached, your intention gets looped into a rigid mindset, and you will lose the fluidity, the creativity, and the spontaneity inherited in the field. You get attached. When you get attached, you freeze your desire from the infinite fluidity and flexibility into a rigid framework, which is which interfere with the whole process of creation. The law of detachment does not interfere with the law of intention and desire. With goal setting, you still have the intention of going in a certain direction. You still have a goal. However, between point A and point B, there are infinite possibilities. With uncertainty factored in, you might change direction in any moment if you find a higher ideal or if you find something more exciting. You are also less likely to force solution on problem, which enable you to stay alert to opportunities. The law of detachment accelerates the whole process to evaluation. When you understand this law, you don't feel compelled to the force solution. When you force solution on problem, you only create new problem. But when you put your attention on the uncertainty and you witness the uncertainty while you expectantly wait for the solution to emerge out on the chaos and confusion, then what emerges is something very fabulous and exciting. This state of alertness, you preparedness is in the present, in the field of uncertainty, meet with your goal and your intention and allow you to seize the opportunity. What is the opportunity? It is contained within every problem that you have in your life. Every single problem that you have in your life is the seed of the opportunity for some great benefit. Once you have that perception, you open up to a whole range of possibility, and this keeps the mystery, the wonder, the excitement and adventure alive. You can look at every possible you have. You can look at every problem you have in your life as an opportunity for some great benefit. You can stay alert to opportunity by being grounded in the wisdom of uncertainty. When you preparedness meet opportunity, the solution will spontaneously appear. What come out of that is often called good luck. Good luck is nothing but preparedness and opportunity coming together. When the two are mixed together with an alert witness of the chaos, a solution emerges that will be of evolutionary benefit to you and all those that you come into contact with. This is the perfect recipe for success, and it is based on the law of the detachment. Apply the law of detachment. I will put the law of detachment into effect by making a commitment to the take following step. Today I will commit myself to detachment. 1. I will allow myself and those around me that freedom to be as they are. I will not rigidly impose my idea of how things should be, and I will not force solution on problem. Thereby creating new problem. I will participate in everything with detached involvement. Second point, today I will factor in uncertainty as an essential ingredient of my experience. In my willingness to accept uncertainty, solution will spontaneously emerge out of the problem, out of the confusion, disorder, and chaos. The more uncertain things seem to be, the same more secure I will feel, because uncertainty is my path to freedom. Through the wisdom of uncertainty, I will find my security. Third, I will step into the field of all possibilities and anticipate the excitement that can occur when I remain open to an infinity of choices. When I step into the field of all possibility, I will experience all the fun, adventure, magic, and mystery of life. So this is the sixth law of the spiritual law of detachment we have covered today, and thanks for watching our video, listening our voice, and whatever you are doing now. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.